TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from HL Talk That Thought. He is blowing up. He got like 3,000 subs in the last 30 days. He's doing well. A lot of his videos actually hit almost 100,000 views. He's doing way better than me. So I'm proud of this guy, and I love featuring him. So let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
Anyway, I'm doing okay, but I wish I didn't have to go through this.
Welcome back, family.
I feel so ruthless sometimes when I see women crying. It just makes me laugh now. Like, I'm so immune to women crying now. It's a little sad.
Just another day and another crying woman who regrets divorcing her husband. Now, this is going to be a long clip to watch, but I promise you that it's one of the best clip I have ever found that showcased the selfish mindset of modern women. So let's jump in.
Let's be the
Okay,
judge
good
of it.
evening, ladies. Okay, I'm just going to go for this, and we'll see how it goes. So,
You know, another trippy thing is women of this age still coming on TikTok to make videos like this. Are they never gonna grow out of this? Are in like the next 10, 20 years, are we gonna have like grandmas, like droves of grandmas making videos just like this? Because that's where I see it going.
the last few days have been super traumatizing for me. My own fault. It's always my fault. But anyway,
As long as you know.
I didn't know. Well, I guess I did know, but that I would have this really strong reaction physically, trauma reaction to finding out that my estranged husband has been having a new relationship.
So just because your ex-husband has a relationship, you're having physical trauma? That's so sad.
Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't. We've been separated for a year, but we see each other a lot and we spend time as a family together a lot. And I had asked him many times, are you seeing somebody? And he said, no, no, no. I kept saying no. And then he'd take me to dinner and we'd have a nice chat. And I have a boyfriend that I've been seeing. So it's not like I think he
So she has someone herself, but when the man has somebody, it's a problem.
shouldn't. Don't get me wrong. This isn't about that. But what happened was because he didn't tell me, I felt safe around him still, like in the way that he still loved me. So
So you're using him for dinners and comfort in a sense because he didn't have a girl yet, but now that he has a girl, you don't feel safe around him anymore. Like the man didn't turn into a monster just because he got somebody else in his life.
he invited me to go on a trip with him and the girls, and I said yes. He bought this big boat for his business, and so we went and got
Sounds like he's really well off.
on this boat. But I said yes because I didn't want, you have this feeling when you first get separated that you can't imagine your husband and your children having a great time without you or with it.
That's how selfish she is, guys. Can't imagine your ex having a good time with your kids. You can't imagine other people having a good time without you. That's sad. Sad.
A new woman. And I was like, okay, I don't know whether I should go or not. Like, I don't want him to think something. And I don't, but then my daughter said, well, he's not going to ask you again, so you should come. I don't know why she said that, but I do now. So I went. And then when I was there, I found out, because he kept texting and texting, and I just was like, what's going on? And anyway, I found out.
Why does it fucking matter to you that he's texting? Like, I don't get this. You know, women are the ones that initiate these things. Women are the ones that want to be single, want to be left alone, want to, leave the man for whatever fucking reason it is. But yet, because he is texting, he's doing stuff, and you're still like keeping tabs on these things, fuck off.
Through some very horrific texts, my fault, that not only was he having a relationship, but they're totally involved in saying I love you and blah, blah, blah. And I had this physical trauma. Like, I went off the fucking rails. It was terrible.
Going off the rails is not usually a physical trauma, by the way. That's a mental trauma.
And I was physically ill. And there's a link. They did a study at Johns Hopkins. It's called stress cardiomyopathy, which happens, and it's also called broken heart syndrome. And nobody really takes offense to that because
Shut the fuck up with this broken heart syndrome. I'm almost like 90% positive that you're the one that initiated divorce.
it's what it is. And there's also studies of people that die 88 minutes apart, like the couple in Pennsylvania in 2012. They'd been together their whole lives, 57 years or something, and they died 88 minutes apart because they just couldn't live without the other person. And I
Yes, these things are true. This does happen, but it's not to the grand scale as you're trying to make it out to be,
think the
lady.
hard part is that because I'd been with him for so long, since I was 18, for him to be in a relationship where he is in one and you can't figure it out in your mind. And then it felt like he had died.
What?
And I kept getting this sick feeling like he was gone and dead.
You left him.
And I almost wished he was dead because it was so shitty of him not to tell me and take me out there so that I'm trapped on a boat with him and his girlfriend on the phone. And then I find out she's at his house.
His girlfriend on the phone? She's on the phone. She's not even there physically.
And it's like everything in that house is mine, like that we got when we were married. And that she's been sleeping there. I had no idea. None. And I just feel like that was a bad way for me to find out. I wish I'd had more gradual way to get to it because I felt humiliated, embarrassed, stupid, old, ugly, because I think she's like 30 and like typical, right? And I honestly, I've been in shock for 4 days. And he's like, well, get over it. You do it. And it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
you have no, what? This is traumatizing. And I just acted so badly and
I can't take
did
this
all the
seriously.
things you're not supposed to do. And I have blocked him. And I'm not, he's like, let's be friends. I'm like, I'm gonna be fucking friends with you. Not now. Not right now. And then I find out, I'm like, did she come here with you when you were looking at this boat? No, 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 no. Well, of course.
Why
she
does
was
it
there. For 3
matter?
weeks, he paid. They
Dude, when I separated from my ex-wife, there was no contact, no nothing. Like it's weird. It was funny too because women really think that men, well, there probably is men that do this, but even my ex-wife, like she changed everything and hid everything. So we used Amazon account, an Amazon Prime account that my sister is the one that manages. And I didn't really use it that often, but my ex-wife always used it. And then when I separated, she literally blocked her address or would send stuff to a Amazon locker so I wouldn't know her new address. And I just thought it was funny. I was just like, I don't even give a fuck about where you live. I was never going to go see you or stalk you or anything. And I think women feel this way because they probably feel the same way. They this projection that they're probably like, you know what, I probably want to, like, if someone broke up with me, I would probably still want to keep tabs with them and find out where they live and things like that. No fucks given here.
spent like 20 grand there, at least, when he couldn't give me any spousal support. Which, talk about red flags. Like, these were...
Shut the fuck up with your red flags. So he didn't give you spousal support. What's a red flag about that? Like, you left him. You didn't get spousal support. Yeah, he's spending money buying a boat and stuff because it's part of his business. Like, this upsets me how entitled and how just greedy these women are.
From the minute I met him. And I just loved him so much.
But you left him.
Anything. Like, I can't see my relationship from the outside. Anybody else can see it and say to me, are you crazy? You've been on this horrific, traumatic roller coaster since you met the guy. Everything's a crisis. Everything's a financial shenanigan. Everything's a trauma. It's turned into this cycle of trauma over and over and over and over. And both of us get this huge dopamine rush from the trauma. And then we go back for more. And he doesn't know
Oh my God, this victimization shit.
how to live without the trauma, because he does it all the time, for business, for everything. And I'm just, I think he likes her. I don't know, but I don't. It's somebody for him right now, and I'm glad that he has someone. I'm not trying to take that from him.
Yes,
and,
you are.
He's not a bad man, but
Yes, he is
it was
in your
a
eyes.
bad thing for me. And I'm coming out of it now, but it's like it brought everything to the front, like all the memories and everything that he used to do for me, he's now doing for someone else. And this is fine.
But yet you said it was trauma, and it was just like him taking advantage of you and doing shitty things with you, and it was such a roller coaster. But now all of the good things that he's done, he's doing for someone else, and now you're upset. I thought it was trauma and roller coaster. What the fuck is it?
It's normal, but it's not normal. But I think I hadn't really faced that yet, or thought that he would, because I'm ridiculous. But
Yeah,
we always
you
put
are.
things aside, don't we? I don't know if anybody will even watch this. It's so long. It's probably really boring too, but I'm going to post it because
I'm not saying it's not boring, but it's pretty ridiculous.
I had to get it off my chest. Yeah. So these things come up in our divorces, ladies, that you have no way to protect yourself from except to keep your distance. Don't think that you can just stay and be their friend.
Why would you assume that? Why? I'm almost positive. Again, you're probably the one that initiated the divorce. So, but you initiate the divorce, but assume that you can still be friends with the man. Right.
And then it's not going to hurt, or you're not going to feel terrible.
How do you think he feels?
Even if you have a relationship, it's like the weirdest thing. You've been connected like neurally for so long that it's like a huge death. Anyway, I'm doing okay, but
Nobody
I wish
cares.
I didn't have to go through this.
You deserve to go through this.
Now, this woman has a whole boyfriend, but get mad because her ex-husband got a new girl as well. The level of selfishness of this woman is out of this world. So, in other words, she just wants her ex-husband to stay single so that he can keep thinking about her. These modern women really believe that the world revolves around them. I personally think that the real reason she is so mad is because the new girl is younger and more beautiful than her. These women are trying so hard to convince themselves that they are doing better after their divorce by posting stupid memes like this. But then, from the moment their ex-husband move on, they get mad and start crying again.
Yep.
She has a boyfriend and probably some more dudes that are bussing her down on the side, but still want the ex-husband as well. Nothing can satisfy these modern women. It's always about me, 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 me. That's it for today's video. But before we go, like I always say in this channel, fellas, keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments section below. Thank
Shout outs to HL Talk That Thought. I'm proud of the man. You know, when he first started, I think I saw him only about like 1,000 subs. Now he's at 6,000 subs in like a few months. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Just focus on a goal, focus on your purpose, and work towards it. He's gonna like outgrow me tremendously fast. He's already, like past me in views, I think. So I'm proud of you, brother. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.